Y'all, welcome back to my channel. Happy Sunday. I typically don't film on Sundays, but lately I've been filming on Sundays. I've just been feeling it. The lighting, the weather has been great, so Sunday videos. All right, so as you can see from the title, I don't know what the hell I'm gonna title it actually. I know I mentioned in my last video that I was done with dating and focusing on me, which I still am. I am very much focused on me, but I've learned to separate focusing on myself 100%, but also having that little space in my life, portion in my life to still learn and still explore. So with that being said, I went on a few dates. This time it's different. I feel like the first time I dated, like the first round that I've dated, it was more of like putting myself out there, stepping out of my comfort zone. And then I learned early on a lot from just that first round of dating. The second time I dated, it was more of, I think I had a lot of expectations. Like, yes, I have standards and things that I look for in a long-term partner, but it's also not having that expectation for dating a specific person to have a specific outcome. I think I had a lot of expectations going into the second round of trying to date. I don't really want to say trying to date. I'm just gonna say dating. I feel like with every time that I try to date, I come into it with a different mindset. Like the first time, like I said, putting myself out there and experimenting, I guess. Not knowing what to expect. Dating for the first time after being in a relationship for so many fucking years and being married and only being with one person for almost over a decade. And then the second time of me trying to date, I had a lot of expectations, a lot of limited mindsets and beliefs about how dating should be, what I expected out of everyone that I dated and talked to. I also learned a lot in that phase of dating as well. I learned that you can't have expectations and you have to be patient. I tend to want things like overnight, and when I want shit, I want it now or I don't want it at all. And that's kind of the attitude that I had going into dating. I don't know why. That's something that I had to uncover within myself, is why I thought that way and why I had that mentality. I had to unlearn that way of thinking, the black and white thinking, the high expectations, not even high expectations, but having specific expectations. That's just kind of not majority of the percent realistic. And I think that's why I felt so let down, is because I wanted what I wanted when I wanted it. And that's just not how it works. I'm learning now that it takes time to get to know someone, obviously. And even after years of putting into getting to know someone, you never fucking know anyone. You just have to figure out the person's their core base truth of who they are as a person, their character. You know, do they love God? Do they know God? Do they fear God? Is that the type of person that is worth your time? Does this person make you feel safe? You know, all the great things about having a healthy relationship and being with someone that's good for you. I had to learn that. And now this is like the third time I'm dating. I've gone on dates. This time I'm more obviously open-minded. I'm open-minded about each person. I don't have those expectations. I don't have those limiting thoughts and beliefs. I don't have that prejudgment of a person and the relationship and the potential. You know, can something grow of this? Or is this like a relationship that's just doesn't feel aligned with who I am as a person and the type of love that I would want, but mainly the type of love that I deserve. I've been on a few dates, but this time it's different. Not super focused on dating. I'm not super focused on this one person. I'm not making this person my entire fucking center of my life anymore. So I'm healthily dating. It's been interesting. But this time around, I learned, I guess, I've always thought that I never had a type. Even now, I'm not so dead set on having a type. Like, I can't really sit here and tell you guys what my fucking type is. Like, obviously, I want a man that's kind, that loves God, that's gentle, that's patient, that's soft-spoken, that is respectful, family-oriented, doesn't drink, doesn't smoke, doesn't party. And one that eventually would want children, even though I'm kind of on the fence of if I want children or not. Obviously, all those great things, right? Like, that's the kind of person that I would want to be in a serious relationship with. That's the type of person that I want to spend the rest of my life with as a partner. Yeah, I've been on how many dates? 2 dates. It's pretty interesting. You know, usually these guys are not really my type and they have like different personalities that I've never met before. And I don't know, maybe it's just all new to me. Maybe that's why. I'm learning and I'm experiencing different people and different personalities. And this time I'm dating to, get to know people and see if I could even be friends with the person. When you are looking for a partner, we're not looking for a partner, but when you're like dating and you're exploring and you're getting to know people and exposing yourself to different people, what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, so you have to be able to see yourself being just friends with that person too. Somebody that feels aligned and you have a good time. I don't really want to speak too soon, but I'm just gonna say that I've been on those 2 dates with 2 different people. It's been interesting. I obviously had a good time. I obviously opened up my eyes to, I guess, some things that I don't necessarily, it's so hard to say. I don't know. It's just very weird, like seeing different, like meeting different people. Fuck, okay. Sorry, somebody came on the side. I don't know. It's very interesting. That's all I gotta say is very interesting. Definitely not purposely going out there to date around. Like if I meet somebody out in public or social media or whatever and they want to hang out or grab lunch or go see a movie, I'm down. I'm honestly down. I'm not in that headspace of falling super fast anymore, which, that was so hard. That was so hard to learn, to not fall fast, to not think that every person that I meet is my fucking soulmate. The limerence, like that was hard to learn and that took time. So I feel like now going into dating, it's not like I'm not setting myself up for failure. I'm dating because I'm literally single. I can date whoever the fuck I want to date. I can do whatever the hell I want to do with my life. Been on these dates, it's been very interesting. Would I say that I developed feelings for any of these 2 new guys that I dated? No. Obviously, I'm still getting to know them. And I think one of them, I feel a little bit more, he's more of like somebody that I would want to spend more time with, I guess. But also not really focusing on that too much, because I have my own shit going on in my own life. We've talked about like hanging out again, like going out to eat or whatever, or go seeing a movie, which I'm perfectly fine with that. Like I'm always down for some movies or to go out, to hang out and just fucking vibe, spend time, get to know people as people. It's been great. I guess the point of this video is you're constantly gonna change. Never be dead set on the way that you think of dating. Never think that you are completely done with dating. I still feel like you can focus on your life completely and still have that little time to have that social life, date around, experience different people. Obviously, if you're not into the person, you don't need to continue another date. You don't need to continue talking to them. You don't need to continue dating them. I'm literally single. Hey, if somebody wants to take me out on a date, sure. This also helps me continue to learn about my anxious attachment style, continue to learn to build possible friendships, possible relationships, getting to know different people, socializing, and just the dating scene. Yeah, my mind is constantly changing. And I'm definitely going into dating this time around more relaxed, not having pressure, not trying to rush things, not trying to find the one, it's just so chill now. And I feel like it's coming from a healthy place and a place where I'm ready to date. And it doesn't have to be anything serious. Obviously, I can make that call if I go on a date with someone and I feel like we get along really well and I genuinely feel their genuine energy and I would want to go on more dates with them, then that's what I'm going to do. I'm not opposed to it. It's not like it has to be like this fucking serious ass thing. So I'm coming into dating this time around just very different mindset. And it's very interesting. Like, I think I'm loving the type of content that I make nowadays because I think a lot of people can learn from my videos. You can also learn from me. I can learn from other people. This is real life, and a lot of our life, a lot of it is our mental health. And I love everything that has to do with self-development, personal development, self-growth, self-help. Like, I love stuff like that because I feel like we need more resources. We need more human beings talking about real ass shit on YouTube and on the internet, and other people being able to relate, getting their resources from you just by posting your experience, just by sharing what you know and what you've learned. So I think that's why I'm so passionate about this type of content, is because I'm always learning from somebody. I feel like mental health is like the #1 thing that I think a lot of people should truly work at. I know these videos do really well when it's relationship based, dating based, life experience base. So yeah, I wanted to document this because I feel very different about dating this time around. A lot more lighthearted. I know I said that I had feelings for this one guy that I was talking to. At the end of the day, like, life doesn't stop for that one situation. Like, I am single. If people want to take me out on dates, I'm gonna go out on that date and I'm gonna see what's up and go from there. Like, I can't just be loyal to somebody that wasn't 100% sure about me and didn't pursue me 1,000%. So I'm just going about my shit, going on these dates. I'm learning a lot about guys, dating, myself, relationship, love, mental health, and like how a lot of it is, mental health. Whether somebody has unhealed trauma or they've taken the steps to get therapy, get help, to better themselves, to focus on themselves. And it's refreshing because these two guys that I dated, they have their own shit going on, which is like, I respect that. You know, they have their own shit going on. They came out of their own relationship stuff and they're focused on their own life. And so it's refreshing to go on a date with someone that is willing to open up about their past and what they've been through and their life and how they've come out of whatever headspace that they were in. It's refreshing. It's nice. This is definitely a learning experience. And I'm learning a lot about everything. About life, relationships, love, dating, what I want, what I don't want in qualities in guys. It's not like you have to have sex with all these people that you're going on these dates with. Like, no, just simple things like going through a drive-through, eating in their car, their truck, whatever, going to a restaurant, going to watch movies, going to the beach, hanging out. And it doesn't have to be sexual all the time. With that being said, it's exciting. I'm not gonna lie, I can't wait to go on more dates because it's very interesting. The little time that I do have to do whatever. If someone wants to take me out on a date, hey, take me out on that date. And you know what I've also learned? I'm gonna say this because I feel like I need to say this. I fucking love when a man provides 1,000%. Like a man that doesn't want me to pay any bill. He catches all the bills. He gives me money. Like that's the type of energy. That's my fucking type. And that's not being a gold digger because I can still have my own, but I love being spoiled. I love being spoiled. I love being taken care of. Who doesn't want to use their own money? You know? So yeah, like I love that. I've come to realize I love that. I love when a man doesn't go 50-50. I love when a man just provides and financially take care and they got you. You don't have to stress about using your own money for shit. Like I love that. So I needed to say that because that's like definitely, that'll give you 100,000 points in my book. Personally, is a man that just provides. That's all I gotta say. I love that. I thought I would share that. I'm gonna continue to go about my life and be chill about everything, not take everything so seriously. Also, like if that guy that I said that I still had feelings for, if he comes back into my life, I'd be down. I'd be down to try to see where things go. If that's where we are obviously both at and we're on the same page, yeah, I'll be down. Be down to try again and have a fresh new start. You know, so I'm very open to whatever life has to offer me. Not having expectations and just taking life as it comes. I guess I can end this video by saying that be open. Be open to having a different perspective on things and continue to be open, continue to grow, continue to be open because you never know what you're gonna learn and you never know where certain experience is gonna take you, because one thing is for sure, you're gonna learn something out of an experience, big time.